Let the Igbo's go, or else you face the consequence. The restructuring discourse and debate has now been ongoing in Nigeria for about a decade. The issue for me in this article isn't about the propriety or germaneness or even the benefits of restructuring for Nigeria. I really couldn't care less for what's good or bad for Nigeria. That's for non-Igbo Nigerians. As far as I'm concerned, to worry about not for any genuinely Igbo person. Here in this piece, I simply want to argue that it's in the best interest of Nigeria and of Igbos, broadly defined to include peripheral Igbos or fringe Igbos, to carve out of Nigeria an independent, sovereign nation for all Igbos and only Igbos, and to do this peacefully. The reason such a nation should be created is to solve the Igbo problem and paradox. What then is the Igbo problem and paradox? It's the fact that Igbos have been extremely unjustly treated, or if you prefer marginalized, and continue to be so treated or marginalized in Nigeria, and that they visibly dominant in all spheres except perhaps where the federal government artificially curtail their access. I don't want to waste time here trying to prove that it's true that the Igbos indeed have and are being marginalized. I simply assumed it to be a fact, and yes, without proof. Axioms don't need proof. Being self-evidently true, Igbo marginalization is self-evident true, and its rehash is now happened. But if you still want proof, do please talk to Mr. Ex-President Gowon, Mr. Ex-Emir Sanusi, Mr. Balarabe Musa and my dear friend Mr. Fani Kayode. The friendship is for now one-sided as he is yet to make my acquaintance. Now, it's easy to see why this animal is a problem. Nobody like to be marginalized, and certainly the Igbos don't. But why does this animal leave us at the same time? A paradox. Well, isn't the domination by a marginalized people a paradox? Of course, it is. The domination apart, real or imagined, is a problem for non-Igbo Nigerians. The marginalization part is obviously a frustration for the Igbo. Thus, the marriage of the Igbo and the non-Igbo of Nigeria is obviously a very unhappy one for both parties. I will now begin to marshal my argument as to why there should be a divorce, preferably a peaceful, even amicable one. Thank you for listening to this news. Well, viewers, it is clear and well stated that the Igbos are people who have this focused mind, this absolute mind of getting anything they wish to get to, they wish to get. If an Igbo man tell you he is pursuing a particular thing, you don't doubt him because he will definitely get that thing that he is pursuing with no doubt. So many people have tried to see how to convince the Igbos from back from backing and stopping this uh, agitation for Biafra. But then I will say that the Igbo's are not the type that can be easily convinced. No matter the strategy or system that anyone may take, the Igbo's are people with absolute minds. They make decisions and follow that decision to the end. But then, if I may ask, why bother why bother troubling the Igbos? Why don't you give them that which they are looking for? Why is Nigeria still becoming greedy to themselves? This country, this republic has been a long time pursuit, and the struggle is still on even to date. If not for the greediness and wickedness of Nigeria, this republic supposed to be in existence by now. Imagine what was earlier said, that Igbos should not be granted Biafran because of their natural resources. You can imagine that. You see that this country really know what they are doing for 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 a very long time, and for years now. These people has been extorting from the southeasterns and south, extorting and getting themselves enriched with what doesn't truly belong to them. They did not only do that, they even went on causing causing havoc and intimidating the citizens, denying them of their rights. Whether they like it or not, the Igbos have made up their mind and there is no going back. The Biafran actualization is already known, and their aims and objectives are already known and well stated. The United Nations, the European Union, name them, the international organizations have given their consent, just waiting for the day and the time of pronouncement. So whether President Muhammadu Buhari likes it or not, Igbos must relocate to their home, no matter what. He may pretend as if he knows nothing of what is going on, but I bet him that in no due time, President Muhammadu Buhari will be the one begging Nigerians to forgive him. Enough has happened, so we must not allow this to go on again. We must fight for this actualization. Igbos must remain strong. They must pull their their unit their unity together. They must pull their moves together and see to the quick realization of this republic. Enough is enough. Nigerian has eaten more than they can chew. So many things has happened to to the people of Biafrans. In the past, many were denied of the opportunity of minding a position which of a truth truly belong to a southeasterner or a southerner. But because of tribalism and deceitfulness, they deny that child that position. Are we talking about organizations alone? Talk about schools, institutes. All of these things are happening. All of these are happening. So we don't want any of these things to occur any longer. And that is the main reason why we have to split this into two so that Nigeria will see reason why why the Igbo's have decided to be on their own, why they be on their own as well. So my viewers, please, I don't want you to see this as a means of greed or wickedness, but I want to see this as a means of understanding, because it's only when we understand each other that we can be able to help each other. So thank you for listening. What's your own comment concerning this? Don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to receive more updates. Thank you.